So tonight I'm staying at Castlepoint. That's the lighthouse up there. It appears to be changing colours. It is too. It's pretty cool. Not much of a view, it's pretty dark, but I'm going to go and check it all out in the morning. What a cool spot. I say that all the time, don't I? Check this out, guys. How amazing is this sunrise? And this is here at Castlepoint. Absolutely incredible. Just about to go up and have a look at the lighthouse. The campground where I stayed at is just over there. You can see the little cabins. But yeah, what a cool place. Just about had a heart attack on the way here though. I was just driving down the road and I noticed my fuel gauge was not working, or it was at 0, and I'm like, oh no. I worried I'd put a hole in the tank and lost all the fuel or something, but had a hop under there and a jiggle of the wires and a tap of the tank, and there's no sign of any leaks and it all looks okay. And the gauge started working in after playing with the wires, so it's just going to be a bad connection. So there's another track that goes up that hill rock thing over there. I think that's actually called Castle Rock. And there's even a geocache, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to find it today as the track is closed for maintenance. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a helicopter about there dropping off metal. Here we go, it's about to take off again. Can you see it? And away it goes. So I think that's bringing in gravel for the track. Oh, what an amazing view. So that is the lagoon, I think. No, Deliverance Cove they call that. And this rock formation that the lighthouse is on, that's running all the way out there, is a reef. What an amazing day here. It's just not a cloud in the sky anywhere to be seen. No wind. Whew. Brilliant. So I'm just north of Castlepoint. Just heading up a dead end road towards, I think it's Matai-Kona. There's no geocaches up there, but it looks like an interesting road. The views are great anyway, so just gonna go have a look. Made it up here to Mataikona. It's about as far as I'm going to go. The road goes another couple of k's up to the farm entrance, but there's no real need. It's just an inland gravel road. But I'm glad I came up this far. Great views. So I'm just heading back along from Mataikona and saw this great vantage point. The view out to Castlepoint and Castle Rock. So I'm here at Tinui, just heading out of Castlepoint, and it's a cool area with the old police station and jail. You can have a bit of a look around, but there's a bit of talk about whether or not the first Anzac Day in New Zealand was held here at Tinui. There's some claims that it was, but then reading the information board over there say that there's no evidence and that's never been proved. But what we can say is that one of the first Anzac Day services in 1916 was held right here in Tinui. So right here next to this Bristol 22 bulldozer is this old jail built in 1877 and restored in 1987. Just nice solid wood construction. Oh, look at that. Some of the old bits and pieces. Wow, it's incredible. And over here is the old school. It's a very narrow little building, which contains the toilets apparently. Built in 1875 and restored in 1989. Wow, okay. So it turns out this is just the vestibule, which is all that remains of the larger school building. Tinui toilets. Oh, so they are. And just around behind the jail, this is the smallest old police station I've ever seen. Circa 1880s, it says, a work in progress. Check out the size of this thing. It's like a little cupboard. No heating, no sign there ever was like a fireplace or anything for them, so it's actually colder in here than it is outside. So I've just come up through that way from Castlepoint via Castle Hill, and this here in front of me is Route 52 apparently. Interesting. It's not a state highway, it's just a route. I don't know. Anyway, the closest town's Ekatahuna, up through that way. But I'm going to take some more back roads and go this way up and through the middle towards Paiatua. So I imagine I'm going to be crossing over those hills at some point. And in the space of a few k's from that turn off to this turn off, I've changed my mind. This is the way that I could go to Paiatua, but I've decided I'm going to stay on the back roads for a bit longer and follow this Route 52 along. So let's see what we can see on Route 52. It's not quite Route 66, but interesting enough. So I'm at Porongahau, which feels like the middle of nowhere. Fuel stop on Route 52, and the prices are pretty reasonable, so I'm just going to fill up just to be safe. I'm just under half a tank, but I don't know where the next fuel stop will be. Looks like a store over there, so I might go and find something to nibble on. So a little way up from Porongahau is the Waihi Falls. I just saw them on the map. I don't really know anything about them. Originally reserved in 1899, making it Hawke's Bay's first reserve. Oh, I'm technically in the Hawke's Bay now. Cool. Oh, let's go have a look. Of course there's a geocache here. Well, they're bigger than I thought they'd be. This is just from the viewing platform at the top, but the track goes round to the bottom, so let's go for a look. Wow. They're huge. Okay, well I'm quickly running out of daylight, so I better get moving. So this hill over here looks like any other hill, but there's something special about it. It has the longest place name in the world, and it is called Taumatawhaka Tangihanga Kawaiawau Tamatea Turi Pukakapiki Maunga Horonui. Nope, I stuffed it up. I am here at Taumatawhaka Tangihanga Kawaiawau Tamatea Turi Pukakapiki Maunga Horonuku Pokai Whenua Kitna Tahu. Did I get it right? Close enough. Let me give this another go to see if I can get it smooth. Taumatawhaka Tangihanga Kawaiawau Tamatea Turi Pukakapiki Maunga Horonuku Pokai Whenua Kitna Tahu. Alright, so it's about 5 PM and the sun is quickly on its way down. This is Porongahau Beach or Te Porere, and apparently you can drive along and get off further up the beach. But when on the way in here we crossed a pretty big river, and the map shows that it comes out somewhere. So unless it is really narrow where it meets the beach, I don't think I'll be crossing that. But before it gets dark, I'm going to head down and have a look. So I've reached the point where the river goes out, and I'm just gonna go have a quick look, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna try this because it's getting dark and I'm on my own. Yeah, that's rather deep. So maybe it was under different conditions a few years ago we were able to cross, but I'm sure as heck not going to try it now. That's alright, I'll head back round to Porongahau and get off again. It was a cool drive up there, up to here. Tell you what, when I get home in a couple of days, that van is going to get a heck of a good wash. Just to make sure I've got all the salt off from underneath it. Well, I found this really awesome spot where freedom camping is allowed here at Porongahau, so I am gonna stay here for tonight. It's still only 6 o'clock and it's pitch black, but the beach where I was just before and turned around with that water is just off in the distance there, but I'll show you around in the morning. So this morning I started here. Tonight I am here. So I've spent all day to go from here to there, avoiding most of the main town. So my route was approximately this. Then I went in round Waihi Falls, back around, down, and up to there. So tonight I'm having saucies and salad. Kale salad, I've had it before, it's quite nice. While that's cooking, I'm nibbling on some cheese.